type of player, let's go. I'm just trying to go and get up on let's get it.
We are under the lighting as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. It's going to be fun marveling at partner now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for the Yankees. Left. Fielder, Brett Gardner.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike. As we're underway here this evening. Swing and a liner. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Come on, do some dumb shit.
Old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty. One man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Batting third.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And striding in is the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1.
Ian Kinsler.
Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back.
Into the box now, Alex Presley, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. No one out with a runner at second. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
In the dirt here. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. We are still scoreless. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Sanchez.
First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Get him out of here.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy.
Yeah, he's sweating
out there. You don't
out
want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
He's sweating out there.
Ready now, Didi Gregorius. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
This is pulled into right. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers. And I'm looking down there at Miguel Cabrera. Can you believe this guy was a shortstop when he broke in? Yeah, skinny 20-year-old playing shortstop for the Marlins. He's moved around the diamond now, playing on the corners a lot. But obviously the big fella, he's such a great hitter. He's one of the best hitters in the game. That's why you want him in the game. But he doesn't hurt you on the defensive side either.
Go on.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pickoff move to second, and he'll be tagged out as he tries to get back to second. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now.
Dog, that's a ball.
Aaron Hicks would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
No, that's a foul. That's a ball, yeah.
And it's ball 4.
You walked me, dog.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's 1 for 2. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it. Presley makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage.
That's an out, dog.
On
That's an
MLB
out.
Network right after this. Into the box now, Nick Castellanos. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Nick Castellanos.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. One and one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Bounce to first. Bird has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Aaron Hicks. Now, yes, he can go get the ball with the best of them. I've watched him make great plays over his head, ranging to the right or the left. But, man, can he throw. And he threw a ball a few years back. That was one of the best throws I've ever seen. And that there put him on the map.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, James McCann. And that misses for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Cheap for this young bull. This young bull.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Jacoby Jones would be next. Set to deliver on 3-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He makes the play,
going.
and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll move to the third with no score.
Hell, that nigga Judge. Yo, that was crazy.
Here's Chase Headley.
Leading
He'll
off for the
step in to
Yankees.
lead it off in the top of the
Designated hitter,
third.
Chase
Into the
Headley.
windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2. Here's the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth. Third
Here's
baseman,
Todd Frazier now.
Todd Frazier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the
The
third.
left fielder, number 11. Brett
Striding in once
Gardner.
again, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Got it.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go. So coming to the plate, Jacoby
Leading off for the
Jones.
Tigers.
He'll look to get something going
Center
here in
fielder,
this scoreless ball game.
Jacoby Jones.
Now a bunt attempt here. Bird is right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
First offering on its way. Jose Iglesias stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Soft liner to the right side. Throw on to first gets him from shallow right, and there's out number 2.
The batter, number 3. Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ian Kinsler. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup and the pitch. A little tapper. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around.
Too easy.
Here's big Aaron Judd. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, number 99.
First pitch on its way.
Aaron Judd.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Greg Bird comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The windup and the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. In now, Alex Presley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The Tigers. Left fielder, number 14.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Fly ball out to straightaway right, and he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy.
That's good.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this.
First baseman,
Looked like
number
he was there
24.
in plenty of.
Oh, boy.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. The 0-1 delivery. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Presley rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, he knew he was going to get a changeup right there. You could tell he's sitting on that the whole way. You don't hit a first pitch changeup without looking for it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nick Castellanos is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Boy, nothing more frustrating for the pitcher. You put the ball in play and they kick it and get 2 errors behind you. Now you might think, I got to strike everybody out and take it my own. That's when the game gets away from you. He's got to stay patient and expect them to catch the ball.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Jeimer Candelario looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been...
Put a man on that beat. Put a man on that beat.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius.
He'll
lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Didi Gregorius.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Presley moving in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He drew a walk his first time up.
Castro.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Aaron Hicks is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. No runs, no hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Here's Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Chase Headley.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
2 out with the man at first. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throw into second. Headley is on his way home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, Matt, it's fun to watch good pitching. Don't get me wrong, but, man, I want to see some offense. I'm a hitter. I like runs scored. 5th inning, about time they got a hit.
And I got
And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Here's Brett Gardner now as he rips it on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees. Try it again. James McCann comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball.
James McCann.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball 1-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
3-1 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, you could tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Jacoby Jones. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Looped out towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Our score remains 2-1. Here's big Aaron Judge. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 1. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
My boy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, he started off with a couple pitches soft and then soft, and then he came back with a hard fastball right there. He was clearly sitting fastball the whole AB. Couldn't trick him with the heater.
That's my boy.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. Bruce Rondon takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Kinsler for 1. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yanks held in check as they're unable to add. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex.
Ready for another chance? Alex Presley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Right side. Bird gloves it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Working for the punch out and the offering. There he goes. Now he reaches out here and just serves this one out behind first. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Designated hitter number 4.
Ready for another shot now. Victor Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
I know where it's going.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder,
digging in to
9.
try it again. Nick Castellanos. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And the runner's breaking for third. Now a step off, and they've got the runner between second and third. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the... Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Gregorius.
Hard hit ball to second. Up with it is Kinsler. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter number 14. Second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
Time. To focus here.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 3-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-1. The high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Throw over to the bag. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a throw over. And again a throw. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a throw over to first. Another 0-2 coming. And this one's in the dirt. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second.
Oh. Let's go.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. One and one.
Counts 1-1.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And now the runner's trying for third. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Castellanos. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And that misses 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Tommy Kahnle comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Tommy Kahnle.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Ready on 1-2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Another 2-2 offering. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher James McCann.
Striding in once again, James McCann. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Jacoby Jones is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Soft liner towards first, and that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
The shortstop, number 1.
Ready now, Jose Iglesias. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second.
Aroldis Chapman is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here.
Chapman.
Tap down the line. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run